Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I am Agni James, and we are going to do a nice guided meditation tonight. We're just going to relax, de-stress a little bit, because that's something that we need to do, that this world needs more of. All right, and typically I talk a lot before the meditation, but tonight's going to be a little different. I'm just going to hop right into the meditation, and that will be that. I want a nice, efficient meditation tonight, I guess. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes and I have a Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that rings every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take another deep, slow breath in through your nose and out through your mouth while maintaining good posture. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay focused on your breath count. Inhale, gently raising your belly. Exhale, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out, slowly lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. While other clouds stretch apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being, residing for a while in conscious awareness, before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Keep your attention on your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your awareness to your breath count. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening the memory of their light within them. And they will shine their light on all whom they encounter. Until all of humanity is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Stay focused on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds moving through the sky before disappearing from your mind. And bring your awareness back to your breath count. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love which emanates from this location. Experience the perfect joy which accompanies it. Allow yourself to feel the warmth surrounding your love. And the kindness which resides here. In this place of perfect monism, all is one. In this place, division and separation cannot enter. No boundaries or limitations reside here. Fear and worry are not allowed here. In this place of eternal love, everything is one. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which hinders your evolution. Stay focused on your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, returning your awareness to your breathing. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of consciousness. All the way down to your center point. Feel the perfect oneness residing here. Filled with joy, fear cannot enter. In this place of perfect monism, separation and division cannot exist. In this place of perfect love, faithlessness cannot enter. At your center point, only certainty remains. At your center point, you remember your divinity. At your center point, you are one with all of creation. Flowing eternally to all that exists. Inhale, traveling down deeper into your center point. Exhale, breathing in the perfect love at your center. Breathe in, realizing this journey is not easy. Breathe out, allowing yourself to release all that keeps you from journeying on. Focus on your breath count. Focus on your center point. Keeping your awareness directed into this location. Embracing all that exists here. Stay focused on your center point. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, you recall your true identity. At your center, you remember how you came to be. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine purpose. To spread love and light to all of those whom you encounter. Excluding not a single one, for by excluding one, you exclude them all. casting judgment not on a single one, for by doing so you judge yourself. Refusing love to not a single one, for by doing so you refuse love to yourself. Excluding not a single one from your love, for by doing so you will never love yourself. Everyone is welcome here. For we are one mind. Made from the purest love, we flow eternally from the source of all creation. Our light being identical with the light from creation's source. Being eternal is a property of the source creation's light. A property that we all share. Focus on this perfect light. First at your center point, and then filling your entire body. Focus on this light flowing to your ceiling and floor. Expanding to touch the walls, filling the entire room. Focus on the light permeating the walls. Filling your entire home. The light healing everyone it encounters as it fills your town and cities. Awakening the eternal light within all of them. Watch as your light flows to fill your entire country. Awakening the memory of love's light within all whom you encounter. Watching as your eternal light fills the entire planet. Spreading joy and kindness to everyone that exists. Watch as your light extends infinitely in all directions. Permeating the spatio-temporal dimension. At this point, you realize that only love exists. Being manifested as light, only light remains. Be the light. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your bodily form. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear from your human mind. Inhale. Exhale, connecting with the source of all creation. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which would keep you from perfect joy. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing the sacred space with me. I am honored and humbled to be here with you as your meditation guide. I hope you all feel more peaceful and relaxed. I hope you feel more centered and grounded. And I hope you feel that eternal love bubbling up from within. And I hope you're able to take the meditation energy with you out into the external world and do your divine purpose by sharing that love with everyone. Namaste. All right, we are done. We are done with that meditation. Let's see, that was precisely a 42-minute meditation, which is great. It's a good amount of time for a meditation, 42 minutes. I'll take that any day of the week. We had some people here. I should acknowledge you because you're people I care about. Let's see, we have Ignorant. Thank you so much for popping in as always. I appreciate your love and support. Evelyn, hey, big shout out to Evelyn Yoga. Good to see you, Evelyn. How's everything going with you? Evelyn is a streamer here on Twitch. She's also a friend of mine. She's from Australia. She does yoga streams, not as much anymore. She hasn't streamed in a while, but who knows? You never know. She might hop back on one day. She's a phenomenal yoga instructor, though. Anyways, and her yin yoga is, it's perfect. Her yin yoga is perfect. I've done a lot of her yin yoga sessions, and I've derived a tremendous amount of benefit. So check her out. Drop her a follow. JT Farms, my channel shaman. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I figured you're just probably popping in from work, but it's great to have you here. And let's see, Earthy Mama. Oh, so good to see you. I'm so glad you could make it. I hope you're doing well today. How's everything going with you? Yeah, I wasn't able to make the meditation last night at Inspiritus Alchemy, but I'm looking forward to going next Monday. You know, that's a beautiful place, and it's cool that you're getting a double dose of meditation. You get to go to Inspiritus, and then when you don't get to go, you can always swing by and check out one of my meditations as a substitute. But yeah, welcome in. I hope everything's going well with you. And then we had some interesting chat. Let's see. We have Squirrely Satan. We have Squirrely Satan in here. Squirrely Satan, you said, just got recommended the channel. What's going on in here? Well, I was running a guided meditation, Squirrely Satan. I like the name, by the way. It's good. I dig it. You say, you are the enemy, it seems. If that's what you think, then maybe that's the case, right? At least in your mind. Probably not in everyone else's, but yeah, I don't consider myself an enemy because I preach love and kindness, but yeah, maybe according to someone's belief set and their perception, I am their enemy. It's actually kind of funny for me to think that I could be someone's enemy, it's like a funny thing. So thank you for bringing that to light. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Then you said something in Latin that I can't understand, Squirrely Satan. Earth the Mama, you said you actually tried to go, but you think it was closed because it was a holiday. Your meditations are so beautiful as well. Oh, you tried to go yesterday. I didn't know it was closed. Yeah, I didn't know that. I actually I had some other plans last night, so I didn't sign up and I couldn't go. So I guess I didn't miss it. Huh, interesting. All right. Well, thank you so much. My meditations are beautiful. Much appreciated, Earthy Mama. Totally cool. Yeah, I'm just glad people out there can derive benefit from what I do, right? I wouldn't be up here doing what I do if people weren't deriving some kind of benefit, right? If you're not like feeling more peaceful or calm or happy after my meditations, then it's probably not for you, But if you're able to feel a little more love and light in your life after the meditation, then hop on in. That's what I always say. Okay, Evelyn, you said you think it was a troll. Yeah, I know. It was a troll. By the way, I appreciate you handling that situation. This is, if I don't have like a mod around and that happens, it can get ridiculous. It can get ridiculous, right? So thank you for calling him out, and just letting him know that you exist here, right? By saying please speak English. It's like sometimes if you just have a mod pipe in, it's a big deal, right? It helps. And that's it. We have K-Rob. K-Rob, hey, how's it going? It's good to see you, K-Rob. What's going on with you? Yeah, we were supposed to hang out today. I was not feeling well earlier. To be honest, it was mostly mental health related. I'm not like sick. I'm physical sick. I'm like I would say I was just having a rough time. You have one of those days where you just don't feel like seeing anyone. It was one of those days. I've been working on feeling healthier and happier throughout the course of the day, and I decided I would share something with others, and maybe that would help. And it sure did. I feel a lot better than I did prior to the meditation. So there you go. There's some evidence that meditation can make someone feel better. Let's see. Yeah. Evelyn, what's been going on with you these days? Anyway, what's new in your world? You finished your master's degree. That must feel amazing. So what else is new in your world? And then K-Rob, you say, yep, I'm so glad to hear. Yeah, it's no, everyone who battles with mental illness knows it's not fun, right? When you're having one of those lows, right? I mean, what are you going to do, right? You don't feel like seeing anyone. You don't want to be around anyone. You just want to kind of, at least I personally, when I'm feeling that way, I just take it easy, right? I take it easy. Hey, we got Eris rating with 12 viewers. You're coming in. Big shout out to Aristotle. He is a streamer here on Twitch, and he is a philosophy streamer as well. Super awesome dude, kind man. Super appreciate it, man. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Agni James. I run primarily guided meditations here on Twitch. I also have a master's in philosophy. So I do philosophy talks, primarily focusing on philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, and metaphysics. My three areas that I really went into depth in. If you want ethics, go to Aristotle, or ethics or ancient philosophy, go to Aristotle, and he'll teach you some other stuff too. If you want some basic master's degree level shit, come to me, But anyways, yeah, it's good to see you, Eris. Thank you so much for that raid, man. That's much appreciated. Everyone go check him out. Drop him a follow. Let's see. Where else are we at here? Evelyn, you said you traveled to the... Oh, and by the way, I'm also a chess instructor in real life. I forgot about that. So I do chess streams, and I do chess lessons on here. And then I'm also I read from this book right here. One of the greatest books ever written, in my opinion, the Tao Te Ching. And we do chakra balancing in here, and I do some readings from Grimm's fairy tales, because my personal feeling is that Grimm's fairy tales are pretty badass. So yeah, that's what we do here. That's what we do. We got Squirrely Satan back. How dare you challenge us? You say, Satan, the ruler of earth, the king of world, you command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon you. Don't listen to his lies. Just because he has a sexy beard, do not let him fool you. Yes, I mean, this is all truth. Everything that Squirrely Satan is saying is just I mean, in philosophy of science, we could call it approximate truth, right? But no, there's just too many foundational assumptions of what you're saying that at least in my opinion are incorrect. So for me to buy into that, if you could give me more supporting evidence to back up your claim, maybe I will go along with it. What other evidence do you have to support the claim? I'm interested. Okay, anyways, let's get back to reality here. What are we doing here? Let's see. Eartha Mama, you've been good. Great. Awesome. I'm glad you're feeling good. We have Discernment Bugatti. Hey, good to see you, friend. Welcome in. Discernment Bugatti. I love the name. That's a quality name. That's good. I mean, that's what it's all about at the end of the day, right? Discernment is so important when you live within this phenomenal realm. And when I say phenomenal, I'm referring to Kant's distinction between the phenomenal and the phenomenal realm and the noumenal realm. The phenomenal realm being the realm of sensory experience, right? And the noumenal realm being the realm of things as they are in and of themselves, right? So like, something as it actually is, as opposed to being filtered through sensory perception and processed with our brains, and then kind of spit out to have a representation of that thing, right? So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's that. Where else are we at here? I think that's it. I've caught up with chat. Holy shit, this is great. Oh, and Noger's here. I didn't even see you, man. Good to see you, friend. Noger does something awesome on Twitch. He reads philosophical journal articles. And yeah, no one else does it. He'll like sit there and read through the entire philosophical journal article, and yeah, he's into it. He's totally into it, and he'll do analysis. He'll pose criticisms of the article, and he won't just tear things down. That's the cool thing about him. He's not just going to tear something down. He's also he's gonna, if he likes it, he's gonna support it. He's gonna say so. So check him out. He's the only one who does what he does on Twitch. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Check him out. Drop him a follow. He's representing the East Coast. He's my East Coast representative. I'm Chicago, by the way. I'm from Chicago. Those of you who don't know me. All right. But yeah, so that's what we got going on right now. All right. Well, we just ran a guided meditation, and now we have a bunch more people here. And I think it's time for me to do something I don't do very often, but I'm going to run an additional guided meditation. Check it out. Everyone gets a double dose of Agni James for today. Yeah, no, why not, right? Why not? Why don't I do it, right? I mean, I got to do something in my existence. I'll run like a short, quick guided meditation. It will be a nice thing right now, right? All right. I don't do this very often. This is a special event. This is a special event because I trim my beard. I've been. It was pissing me off. Those of you who don't know me, this beard, by the way, was down to like here a few days ago, and now it's not. Check the VODs if you don't believe me. But it's cool because my sword can be seen now. If the beard, see, that's the problem. If the beard is too long, the sword cannot be seen. And, it looks just like wings, right? But you got to have the sword in there. Let's see. K-Rob, you noticed that. All right, well, at least someone's paying attention. Someone's being observant. You like it. All right, cool. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's a work in progress, but it's good. Noger, you say double rainbow. Oh my God. Yeah, right? 2 meditations, right? Why not? Right? Why not? I mean, what else do I have going on in my existence? But this is going to be a different kind of meditation. I don't want to just, repeat the same thing over and over. Let's see. Aristotle, you say Agni has a good chin. My chin is okay. It's okay. Like, it's, there was a survey done about like 6 years ago, I'd say. It was conducted, it was a worldwide survey, and they basically asked everyone in the world, to rate my chin, and I got a 8.179 on a chin rating. So I'd say that's pretty decent. It could have been worse. It could have been way worse. So I'll take it, right? 8.179. I mean, that's out of 10, by the way. That's not out of like 100. It's not out of like anything other than 10, right? Okay. Yeah, 8 is pretty high, right? It's like a pretty high number. But then again, I'm not sure they surveyed like everyone in the world, but they didn't survey people off world. So I don't know for certain whether it's other species, the other alien races, find my chin still to be at that caliber, right? K-Rob, yeah, you have a good night too. It was good to see you. You work early? All right. Well, hey, it was great for you popping in. I'm glad you were able to check out some of the meditation. And yeah, we'll hang out sometime soon. I want those caramels. You got some caramels you promised me. All right. What else do we got going on here? Discernment Bugatti. Oh, yeah, you're going for the OnlyFans, your free cams commands. Unfortunately, I don't have those set up yet. I'm sorry. That's to be continued. That's for a later date, right? I'm not to that level yet. Once I start getting 5,000 viewers, I'll be at that level. I'm still just a 2-year-old streamer who's who's finding his way by spreading love and light on Twitch, right? I just go into toxic waste and toxic wastelands and bring love and light and share it with the masses. And someone might stumble in, who's having a rough day after they just got done watching some gamer scream at them for 6 hours, and they stumble in here and they're like, oh man, my life sucks. I'm full of toxicity. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to show you that within you there's nothing but pure love, and that all that other shit is an illusion, and that we're just here to help one another. On that note, find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths on your own. I have a Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that rings every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take a few more slow, deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your attention on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breathing. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being, residing for a while in conscious awareness, before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening in them the memory of perfect love within them. The natural consequence being they will share their light with others. Helping everyone remember the inner light residing within them. Until all of humanity is glowing radiantly as one once again. Existing perceptually in its natural state. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which blocks your third eye vision. Keep your attention on your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not judge them. Let them float away like disappearing clouds. Returning your attention to your breathing. inhale, visualize healing, glowing energy flowing in to your body. And as you exhale, release any negative energy through your mouth. The light nourishes as it heals, flowing in through your nose. And you purify with each exhale through your mouth. Inhale, allowing this perfect light to flow in. Exhale, releasing all toxicity from your being. Inhale, filling your vessel with perfect chi. Exhale, releasing all blockages from your chakras. Inhale, slow and deep. Exhale, slow and long. Inhale deeply into your abdomen. Exhale, releasing stress and tension from your body. Keep your awareness on your breathing. On your next breath, visualize a glowing orb 6 centimeters in front of your face. Floating there, unmoved by your breath. Directing your attention to this glowing orb. Reminding yourself that you are not alone. The orb is beautiful and cannot be obstructed by any darkness. Its light flowing from the source of all creation. Focusing all your attention on this orb. When you're ready, travel inside. Within the orb, you remember you are home once again. Within the orb, you recall that you never left. Inside this glowing orb, you remember the source of all creation. And that you flow eternally from this source. Travel deep to the center point of this orb. Watching as this orb enters your body. Reuniting with your center point. Reuniting with perfect monism. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear from your mind. Inhale. Exhale, recalling your divine nature. Breathe in. Breathe out, remembering your perfect home. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. All right. That was a back-to-back meditation. That was pretty cool. I haven't done one of those in a while, those back-to-backs. That was a shorter one. That one was only 24 minutes, which is a good amount of time. The first one was 46, 47 minutes. And this one was only was much shorter than that, right? So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. All right, let's see. Discernment Bugatti, you say, Agni, forgot about you. Well, you got the new name. You got the new name. I'm assuming, what is it? Who are you? Is this Chad guy? Am I dealing with Chad guy? I have that vibe. I VIP'd you. So, you must be Chad guy, right? I don't know. Who knows who it is? I think it's Chad guy. Yeah. Well, welcome in, buddy. I like the new name, man. Like, what's up with? Why do you change the name? What's up with the name change? Why'd you go away from Chad guy? Earthy Mama, you said you thought I looked different. Nice. Yeah, I mix up my beard. Sometimes I grow it down to here. Sometimes I do like this kind of thing. Sometimes I have it, real short. Sometimes I have just the under part. Sometimes I have, I mix it up. I get bored with it, and this time it was just getting annoying every morning. It was getting really long, and I also had to like hold it back when I'd eat, and it would just kind of get messy, and it would take a pain to maintain. And, I decided to clean up a little bit, right? And Discernment Bugatti, you said you had to change your name. Well, that's intense. Like, why? Who made you? Did someone make you? Like, why did you have to change your name? Usually no one's like, all right, dude, if you don't change your name, like, you're going to be in trouble. You got to change your Twitch username, right? Now, people usually aren't like that, right? But I wonder why. I wonder what happened. Anyways, we got 2 meditations in tonight. That's pretty awesome. So I'm pretty excited. Noger, you say your name used to get auto-modded. Auto-modded, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder what the deal is with that. I wonder what's up with that. Earthy Mama, you say I look at all. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. It was one of those. It was on New Year's Eve. It was New Year's Eve, right? So basically, here's what happened. It was New Year's Eve. I had a very trying day. I spent a long period of time in Walmart, and it was absolutely packed to the point where people are bumping carts and everyone, and you just can't move freely through the aisles. And it was just one of those things, right? And I was in there way too long, debating all the pros and cons of certain tents they had. I was looking at buying a tent, and then I had to buy a bunch of other stuff. And then from there, I had to go to Home Depot, and my friend Danny John and Danny John, she's actually been to Inspiritus Alchemy before. She was with me, and we were going through Home Depot, and she was like talking to one of the employees there about fire alarms for 45 minutes, and it was just too much. I couldn't handle it. So after Walmart and then Home Depot, listening to a conversation about fire alarms for 45 minutes, I had to get out of there. And then I got out of there, and then I came home, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, fuck it, this has got to go. And I just took the scissors, literally took the scissors, and was just like, chop, chop, chop. That was it. And that's how those things happen. I was just like not wanting. I think there were a few strands that were kind of like up here that were like stuck. Like one even got into my mouth or something, because I was I moved my arm. One got into my mouth, and I was like, I'm not handling this anymore. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm getting rid of this thing. So I got rid of it. Because that's how it goes. Let's see. No, you say the order of the consonants. Oh, so the order of the consonants made you get auto-modded. Dude, that's a cool glitch. That's pretty cool, dude. You were exploiting that shit. That's awesome, man. I love how do you find out about that, man? That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. That you somehow found out about that and did it to the extreme. I've never been auto-modded, but I have been modded by people. All right, where else are we at in chat? Discernment Bugatti, you haven't explained why you had to change your name. But maybe we'll save that for another time. Vipers, it's good to see you in here. You said you're seated, but you prefer to pace during your meditation. Yeah, dude. Sometimes it's good to pace back and forth and run in circles during meditations, right? I can feel you, man. The funny thing is, though, I feel like you're the kind of guy that would want to pace during a meditation, right? Seriously, in all seriousness. Earthy Mama, you say, Sometimes you need a change. Yeah, right. Exactly. Sometimes you do need a change, right? And sometimes it's something as simple as just changing something about your appearance, right? Like you could like if someone went to Gina, right? If someone went to Gina and got a holistic haircut, right? That could be another way to change their outlook, right? Their appearance. They just change their appearance, and then sometimes it kind of helps start new, right? And we got the new year coming. We have the new year now. I mean, and we had the new year coming, so I figured, what? It's time. It's time for a change. I gotta make some changes. There's some things in my life I want to get in order. I'm a big fan of getting things in order, and I'm not talking just about in my physical space around me. I'm talking about in my mental space. I want to have everything in my mental space in order. A main issue is cognitive dissonance, and this is something I try to delve into and resolve. And that's when you have two competing beliefs that are contradictory. Like let's say you have X and not X, and they're basically bumping into each other, and they're vying for attention, and they're creating this uncomfortable tension within your mind. You have to basically choose one or modify one, or if it's a different kind of belief that's just conflicting with the belief, you have to modify one or the other, or supplant it with the new one, right? But anyways, you have a few moves. But I don't like to have a lot of cognitive dissonance, and meditation really helps with that. It helps me, basically keep my mind clean, and that's what 2023 is devoted to for me. It's just trying to clean my mind and keep my mental space pristine. Because if your mental space is empty and pristine, then all that pure love and light can flow into your mind. It can flow into you. But when your mind is full of ego thoughts, like when your mind is full of insecurities or revenge or anger or frustration or fear or doubt, worry, any of those things, when your mind is attack, any defense, any of those things, when your mind is filled with those things, there's no space for that pure love and light from the source of all creation to come into you. So yeah, my New Year's resolution was to keep my mind cleaner and more empty, so I can allow that perfect love and light to flow within me. All right, Discernment Bugatti, you say you're painting your Warhammer models. Awesome, that's really cool. That's cool that you're into Warhammer. It seems like everyone's into Warhammer these days. What the fuck? Like, why do everyone I talk with is like, yeah, I just got done with Warhammer. Warhammer this, Warhammer that. Like, and like all the different versions of Warhammer. Like, it's crazy. Like, everyone I know all of a sudden like is playing Warhammer. Maybe I should get into some of the Warhammer canon, right? I mean, if everyone I know is doing it, maybe that's some good advice. No, don't do it. Don't do something just because everyone else is doing it. But the funny thing about that, though, there is one benefit to doing it. At least enables you to be able to connect with people and have some, even if it's just surface level understanding of what they're talking about, right? Like if you totally, detach yourself from the external world, like go like complete, like, Buddhist, like top of the mountain away from everyone, you're not, when you come back down, you're not going to be able to connect very well with other people, right? But if you go up there and you still are like looking at news feeds from the Lakers game, when you come down, at least you'll be able to connect with Lakers fans. All right. Anyways, Discernment Bugatti, you say your army is Death Guard. They're a plague-based space zombie. Well, you gotta love the space zombies, right? That's a classic. Basically, spread sickness and pestilence. Okay, and they say you'll fly to Chicago to play with me. That's intense, dude. Discernment Bugatti, otherwise AKA Chad Guy. You'll fly to Chicago. You like Warhammer that much? That's intense, man. That's a serious statement. That's a very serious statement. Wow. I've never had someone say they'd fly to Chicago to me. They'd fly to Chicago to play Warhammer with me before. Yeah, everyone I know is playing it, so maybe I'll get into it. We'll see. All right. I think this nonsense has been going on long enough. We need to see who's out there first, and we need to move on. Okay. All right. Hey, Mary Amber. Mary Amber streaming, but yeah, Mary Amber streaming. I was gonna raid Imbalance, but I believe I raided him last time. So let's raid. I haven't raided Mary Amber in a long time. She's really cool. So she's from Australia, like Evelyn Yoga, who was here earlier, And she is like a former female ping pong champion. And she's like a musician. She's a musician, and she's got a really good sense of humor. So we're gonna rate her. This was a good stream. We did 2 meditations. It's really rare. Like I haven't done that in a long time. Oops. All right. So if you have a subscription, copy and paste my raid sign. Hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, if you have a subscription, copy and paste this. If not, just spread some love Mary Amber's way. She's really cool. I love supporting the artists. I love supporting artists and musicians on Twitch. They deserve it. So yeah,